脚步声 Travessa dos Cules 脚步声 Coolies Lane Macau past It never lasts Coolies Street And off the wind Street named after the past Those moments never last And off they went Oh yeah And off the wind Macau past It never lasts Coolies Street And off the wind Street named after the past Those moments never last And off they went Oh yeah, and off the wind Macau past It never lasts Coolies Street And off the wind
Okay, so we're in a place called Travessa dos Cules. Cules is like, I'll explain it later, but it's like coolies, like slaves. That has some historical value. I'll explain that in a moment. But we're going to be meandering around in this little space and just kind of seeing what's all in here. And this is also a patio, so I'm kind of curious how this street matches up with these other little streets down here. And we're going to explore it all and try to figure it out. And we're going to be, okay, there's another street right there. So we're at these cross streets, but this is going to be our focus. Travessa dos Cules. Oh, Cules Lane. Okay, so there's a little bit of background right there. Let's put this up on the map. There's several different Cules. This particular one is up in the northern part of Macau. And Cules is a reference to the slave trade, which is predominantly Chinese people. It also has a reference to dragons as well. So it's kind of the Chinese that were being sent abroad kind of as indentured servants often to the New Worlds. The New Worlds meaning Australia, Caribbean, California, you know, places like that. So anyways, this street is named after that trade. So that's probably the origin of the street is back in that time period. And anyways, we're going to be exploring all these little alleys all around here. And this is just one of the alleys. And that'll be our focus point, but we'll kind of show you more as well as we get into it. Anyways, there's also some music. The music is the one that you heard in the preview. And I'm gonna not talk anymore because all you really want to do is walk down that street as if you were there yourself. So let's do the walk and talk time and I'll narrate through it. All right. Okay, so there's Travessa dos Cules. So we're gonna, first we're gonna go in towards this patio over here. So I'm just gonna walk into this. So this is definitely the Cules one, but then the patio has a different sign, and I guess that might be this little space in here. So we'll just see. Okay, this is interesting. So we have the patio here, but then you got a cool plane right there too. And then you have the Travessa. So we're still on the Travessa, and then I guess it goes. Oh, that's the part of the patio. So I guess this is actually a little plane right there. Oh, it's a racing club. So we're actually catching this courtyard. The courtyard is quite small. And then this is the Coolies. kind of an interesting little space. Let me explain Coolies a little bit. But Coolies means like coolies, which is like a long time ago in Macau history here. The Coolies would have been indentured servants or slaves sent to the New World. New World meaning like places like Australia, United States, Canada, Caribbean, things like that. So this is our target right down here, this little space here. And then I don't know if this Coolies goes down here or not, but there is a labyrinth of interesting things everywhere. So we'll definitely see what this is all about and see if the streets change names or not. You've already seen it where it is on the map. It does change. So this actually changes into something different. So we'll have, this goes down to, oh, so we're still here. So Travessa dos Cules. So this is actually all part of our street right here. And then down that way there's a temple. So I'm going to be walking down that way as well. And then we just have this kind of labyrinth of interesting stuff. So I think what I'm going to do, there's Porquero, another interesting space, but we're going to go down this way. Check out this tall skinny building. It's pretty amazing. Awnings up there too. All kinds of awnings and interesting stuff. So we're going to walk and just kind of see what's all down in here. And we're off the Target Street a little bit, but that's okay. But we're going to be meandering back to Coolies Street. But in the process, we'll just give you an idea of this interesting little area. It's interesting because there's other areas with Coolies too. So there's let me just kind of see here. So we're going to navigate like this. And then now we're on Irva. Some balconies up there. Kind of cool balconies up there too. So we're on a completely different street. But anyways, the goal here is just to kind of give you an idea of what parts of Macau looks like. I just walked by a laundromat. That would have been interesting to film. There's interesting stuff to the left and to the right. Barbershop there. Okay, so we're going to try to navigate back to Coolies. And I think to do that, I need to go back in these alleys. But anyways, we are giving you a taste of Macau. You're getting to see some different things that you might not have known was around. And we're kind of in this little labyrinth of cool, interesting stuff. And now we're back to Coolies again. So this is Coolies all the way down this way. There's the sign right there. Let's come back a little bit. And we're going to be walking around this temple, and we're going to come around this way, and then we'll come back to Coolies down that way as well. So let's check this all out. And now we have this temple right in here. I've always liked this temple. Oh, they used to have all these, they used to have more here. This temple is changing a little bit. There was things that were here that are all gone and stuff that's... Okay. Okay, so we're gonna move back. And then our Coolies Street is just down this way a little tiny bit. Let's see. I just want to come over here real quick. And we're gonna head back towards Coolies Street. And we're not kind of doing anything for Coolies Street, but at least you kind of get an idea of what it looks like a little bit. But now we're back at the starting point, Travessa dos Cules. And it kind of goes all the way down like that. So Travessa dos Cules. There it is. Okay. Another sights in Macau for you.